Okay, I think not to waste the time further, I will start the presentation. Okay, just a little bit about myself. My name is Amirul bin Nordin. I started, basically I'm a full stack digital marketer. To be honest, I don't have a developer background, or I don't start with coding. I start with digital marketing. So I started with SEO. My specialization is more on SEO, paid advertising, and also WordPress design, and etc. So I have started since 2014. And I believe in continuous learning and lifelong learner. So that's why I very love when the first time I know about WordCamp, I fall in love in 2019, because I believe WordCamp is a community base. So it's not it's different from the seminar that you pay 100 ringgit, 200 ringgit and more. Then the speaker and the list of the gurus trying to upsell you with their much expensive products or classes. So I believe most of the speaker today, even though maybe they are not good at speaking about their topic, but most of us, or most of them, is hands-on. They are practitioner, they are industry players. So that's why I love WordCamp, and I love to contribute to the community, because this kind of genuinity in terms of knowledge sharing. Okay, so to wrap up on that, so don't worry, there is no upsell on my presentation. You can take any of the. I hope you get a valuable lesson lah. You spend your Saturday, the whole day today. Walaupun lah, in case lah, this content is not so helpful for you, maybe you already tahu tentang the content. At least you get the free merchandiser from our sponsors. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I have worked with multiple companies along the years. Maybe some of you question about my credibility on the topics, but I hope I have that credible, even though I'm still young. Okay. So I have worked with Lyrico, Malaysia and Singapore. I am one of their first member who started their digital marketing team, and fortunately we managed to become the largest office supply, B2B office supply e-commerce in Singapore, and we managed to acquire one of the biggest market industry there. Secondly, I am also one of the earliest team for New Era Cap Malaysia, the e-commerce team. So I am building up the team with the rest of the newcomers. And one of the best achievement that we managed to get during my time there is we able to sold out the new launch, the new collection of the cap topi. So in 1 hour, from 12 AM until 1 AM, we managed to sold out 300 unit, which the sales value is 1 million, because instead of just one cap, some of them they are add on with some other stuff. So that's some of my I would say digital marketing journey. So you at the moment I'm SEM manager, search engine marketing manager in Beacon Hospital. We are one of the largest cancer hospital in Malaysia, one of the market leader in cancer hospital. So feel free to add me on LinkedIn later on. My name is just Amirul Nordin. You can search Amirul Nordin. Also same in the Facebook. Okay. So our agenda today, we will begin with the journey to understand about the keyword, and is it okay if I campur bahasa Melayu and bahasa Inggeris? Okay, okay. So hari ni kita nak belajar tentang keyword, sebab I tahu topik ni sangat spesifik to, I would say, the SEO issue ni ada banyak optimization, ada banyak subject. Okay. Cannibalization is one of them, and I would say dia sangat-sangat narrow down. Sebab tu I nak share, sebab I rasa 30 minit kalau I just nak cakap tentang general topic, you guys can just Google and find out apa you nak buat tentang tentang apa yang nak perlu optimize dekat SEO. Tapi bila the reason why I nak touch down very specific topic, at least you get the idea yang compile and structured. At least you know after this after balik, in case lah lupa tentang apa yang I present, at least you know what kind of keyword yang you boleh search later on. Okay. So first thing, kita akan belajar tentang apa tu keyword cannibalization. Okay, the next one, apa kesan-kesan dia dan cara untuk mengesan dan cara untuk membetulkan isu-isu ni. Okay, alright. Okay, first one, bila kita cakap tentang keyword cannibalization, okay, I rasa for me lah, even my first time masa I start with SEO, bila I dengar my manager cakap, I think we have an issue with the keyword yang ada duplicate content or something like we find out that there is an issue about the page, then they mention that we should look into the keyword cannibalization. So bila fikir macam keyword cannibalization, maksudnya apa? Dia makan daging manusia ke ataupun dia makan sama sendiri kan? That's what I would say most of yang tak familiar dengan term ni akan fikir, like dia makan sesama sendiri, okay? So bila kita cakap tentang keyword cannibalization, most of industry player dia akan mention tentang duplicate content, and also mungkin dia akan cakap tentang banyak page yang menggunakan target keyword yang sama, as in there is one page that targeting on the same keyword, multiple page lah, on multiple page. Okay, sebagai contoh lah, kita banyak content yang contohnya kalau kita ada konten yang lebih kurang sama, tapi dia contohlah location dekat Johor, location dekat Selangor. So lawyer firm in Selangor, lawyer firm in Johor, most of the content dia gunakan konten yang sama, tapi dia just tukar Selangor dengan Johor. So kita akan consider dia sebagai duplicate content. Okay? Itu sebenarnya topik yang berasingan. Duplicate content ataupun thin content ataupun bahasa lainnya konten yang kurang berkualiti is additional or another SEO issue yang akan menyebabkan your website akan di-penalize lah. Tapi untuk specifically for keyword cannibalization, okay, I would say this definition bukan salah tapi not 100% accurate. Bila kita cakap tentang keyword cannibalization, especially the keyword itself is search intent. Okay, dekat sini kalau nampak, sorry, alamak. Dia dah termakan diri sendiri agaknya. I might need some technical help. Boleh. Okay, berbalik kepada maksud keyword cannibalization, okay. So bila kita cakap tentang cannibalization, sebenarnya dia merujuk kepada banyak page yang dioptimize menggunakan keyword yang sama dan mempunyai search intent yang sama. So search intent ni maksud dia sebelum user tu ataupun kita sendiri buat carian dekat Google, okay, kita akan fikir nak buat search untuk apa? Nak cari maklumat ke, nak beli barang ke, nak compare ataupun just survey. So ini yang dimaksudkan dengan search intent. I believe some of you may be new to the terms and maybe some of you know already. You can do a further search on this search intent, which is very important for especially you are doing the SEO lah. So the next one, kadang-kadang bila mana dia ada banyak page yang rank pada keyword yang sama, dia tak semestinya akan jadi keyword cannibalization issue. Sometimes it's a good for you for your branding as well. Okay, for example, I akan bagi contoh. Okay, sebelum contoh tu, satu lagi fakta yang you guys perlu tahu, sebenarnya agak normal. Contohlah your page dah pernah rank untuk first page of the keyword. Contohlah page chemotherapy in Malaysia. Okay, bila page you dah rank on that keyword, sometimes it's more easier for you to rank on other similar or I would say semantic keyword as well. So mungkin you dah pernah rank chemotherapy in Malaysia, mungkin you akan juga rank top 10 chemotherapy in Malaysia, top 10 chemotherapy in Asia or something like that. It's pretty normal. So sometimes it doesn't cause or it doesn't become an cannibalization issue. Not necessary, okay? Dia akan jadi masalah bila benda tu dia bertengkar antara sama sendiri. Dia berebut intention. Sebagai contoh, okay? Misalnya you guys search for iPhone 13. From here you can see that most of the result is all especially on the first and second result lah, both are Apple website. So by a gross definition, some people will consider this as a keyword cannibalization lah, because they rank multiple pages with the same keyword. But then we need to take a look on the further investigation. Okay, so when you click the first page, dia akan keluar page tentang maklumat. This page is you can buy the iPhone directly. Okay, so then kita check the second page. Okay, the second page is actually talking about the specification, the technicality of the product. So it's more on informative. So the first page just now is talking about is a transactional page whereby dia boleh beli, user yang ready nak beli, dia akan beli terus kat sini. Tapi misalnya dia tak beli, dia akan pergi cari page yang satu lagi. So this kind of case, I would say dia adalah search intent yang berbeza. Jadi dia tak mengganggu intention user, okay? Case seterusnya, kalau you search for Samsung Ultra HD TV, okay? Apple versus Android, blah blah blah, okay? So Samsung Ultra TV, you can see that, okay, ada 3 search result, semua yang Samsung. Sekarang kita tengok, adakah case tu sama ataupun berbeza? So the first page, they are page, product collection page, which is transactional page as well lah. So page yang kedua pun sama, cuma dia berbeza produk. This one Neo QLED 4K. The first one just now same, but this one is frame lain sikit lah. TV yang mungkin TV dia advanced lain macam sikit. Then the second page still list of product, and the third page is also still list of the product. Okay, kalau you tengok page-page untuk keyword ni, kalau macam ni biasanya kita akan flag dia sebagai keyword cannibalization sebab dia punya search intent semua sama. Mungkin you guys nampak macam, oh bagus lah, at least Samsung keluar tiga result kan. So tak ada website Shopee, tak ada website Lazada, so they can conquer all of the sale by themselves. But actually, for example I memang dah tahu I nak beli TV for 43 inches Smart HD. Memang I dah dalam hati I memang nak beli TV ni, tapi I tak tahu keyword dia, I just search yang keyword tadilah. Tapi first page yang I jumpa this one, dan I tak jumpa TV I nak beli tu dekat page ni. Okay, dekat situ akan ada masalah conversion rate, dan juga secara tidak langsung dia akan menimbulkan masalah bounce rate juga. Sebab I nak TV I yang I nak cari tu tak ada dalam website Samsung, so I kena pergi Shopee lah. Contohnya, okay. So this is when you flag that as a cannibalization issue, okay. Jadi jangan salah faham tentang isu cannibalization. Seterusnya, what is the effect or negative effect about keyword cannibalization? First thing first, most of you may heard of this or may not heard of this term, which is page authority. Page authority ni dia salah satu metrik. Basically it started by Moz lah. So kalau you guys familiar dengan SEO, there is a lot of SEO tools, SEMrush, Ahrefs, Moz, Screaming Frog dan lain-lain. So most of them using a different terms in their software, but basically is about the same thing. Tak kisahlah page authority ke, page rating ke, domain rating. Domain rating is different. Page authority and page rating basically maksud dia sama. Dia cakap tentang kualiti ataupun kekuatan, strength page tu pada mata robot diorang. Robot diorang yang diorang cuba duplicate apa yang robot Google akan cuba crawl lah. Okay. So kesan pertama ialah kesan terhadap page authority. Sebagai contoh, kita bagi contoh Samsung tadi. Okay, contoh I sebagai blogger, I nak review blog produk Samsung, list of TV Samsung yang perlu gunakan, perlu beli, mana yang I nak recommend. Then I buat satu blog tentang TV Samsung. Then I nak link produk ataupun list of collection TV tadi dekat blog, tapi I tak tahu nak pilih page yang mana. What if I pilih page yang salah, yang tak penting untuk Samsung. So dekat situ dia akan ada berlaku ni lah, kesan terhadap page authority. Dalam bahasa lain dia, dalam bahasa Inggeris, actually is a diluted page authority lah, di mana instead of you boleh dapat 100 backlink, but turn out you hanya dapat 30 backlink sebab multiple of the search, the same search intent are ranking on the same keyword. Okay. The next one, dia akan mengelirukan search engine. Sometimes Google baca you punya content lebih kurang, and then dia macam rasa, oh I tak tahu which one is the best page that I should rank. Mungkin the keyword macam I cakap tadi, best chemotherapy in Malaysia, tapi you ada another content yang best chemotherapy for breast cancer in Malaysia. But Google think that when people search best chemotherapy in Malaysia, tapi dia rasa page you yang cakap tentang breast cancer is more important, sebab dia keliru, dia confused, sebab you tak buat, you tak optimize for keyword cannibalization. So ni akan mendatangkan isu sama juga, which is conversion rate and also bounce rate. Sebab orang tu nak cari, orang tu tak ada barah payudara, dia ada barah otak. Tiba-tiba dia search Google, dia buka website you, I tak ada payudara, I lelaki. Okay, contohnya macam tu. So dia akan like, this is not the page that I wanted. Okay, so dia akan keluar, they will go to your competitors. Alright. The next one, like I mentioned many times already, it will reduce your conversion rate lah. For example, of course, this is user experience punya issue. When they want to go, they search for specific keyword, but the result that you shown up for your page is not the one that they wanted lah. So conversion rate issue. Dan seterusnya pembaziran crawl budget. So this is more on technical part of Google crawl robot, whereby they do have a specific budget. If you want to know, actually Google ni they make money through ads, okay? Most of the SEO is their own product untuk bagi help the user to find out information, but they don't earn from SEO result. But they the SEO result is actually cost them like 70% most of their operational cost, because the most expensive operational cost in search engine is the crawl robot lah. Dia nak crawl website you, dia nak crawl website dia website kawan you kan. Ada banyak hospital kat Malaysia ni, like 200 plus hospital cancer. Dia nak crawl satu website tu je dah ada 300 page, okay? And each page is costing to them. So some of the time that's why ada terms Google penalize. Sometimes they penalize, they limited your crawl budget. So your page ada 10,000 pages, your website ada 10,000 pages, but they only crawl like maybe 1,000 only. So it could be possible your important pages is not been crawled. And kalau you ada monitor Google Search Console, okay? So sometimes bila you create a new page, sometimes you wait 1 hour, then the page is already indexed, meaning that the page has been crawled by Google lah, and is indexed on the search engine. Some of the pages may take up to 3 days, 1 week, 1 month. This is where crawl budget affected the indexing process, okay? That's why you need to take in consideration dengan crawl budget. Misalnya you have a lot of SEO issue, you will have more potential to be limited about the crawl budget. Google tahu, okay, website ni the content is low quality, so I will limit my cost. Nak bayar gaji pekerja, nak bayar robot tu lagi, so I will limit my crawl budget on this website. Okay, that's what you need to take into consideration lah. So the next one is more on user experience issue as well, which is perception about your visitor on your website. When they like, for example lah, the example that I given just now about breast cancer treatment and chemotherapy for cancer and chemotherapy for breast cancer. When they go to pages that they are not supposed to see, so they thinking that apa website ni kan macam scammer ke apa kan. I try to find some other information, but you give me another information, macam tak betul. Okay, that's tu salah satu user experience issue juga. And seterusnya is internal competition lah between your pages. Macam case Samsung tadi, which pages yang sepatutnya rank on the first page, on the first position, but turn out page lain yang rank into the first position. Okay, the next one is more on practical way. Sekarang you dah tahu keyword ni dia bergaduh sama sendiri, makan daging saudara sama sendiri kan, cannibalize. So they cannibalize each other. So you want to know. And macam I mentioned on the first few slide, not all page that rank on the same keyword is cannibalized kan. So now you want to know how to make sure those issue is actually keyword cannibalized. Okay, cannibalization. Okay, there is a two way. One is manual or free way. I think most of you yang tak ada budget, maybe just started to learn about SEO, maybe can try this way first because it's only involve free tools. Which is you can use Google site search, operational search lah. Just type site titik dua bertindih and your domain. For example, site equal to samsung.com.my. Okay, and then you letak keyword, target keyword tu. Misalnya, if just in case the results shown is like the same example as what Samsung shown, so you need to dig down furthermore lah. What should you prioritize and which part of the website you need to betulkan. Okay. The next one is using search Google Search Console, which is also free tools from Google, a very helpful tools and very necessary tools for anyone yang doing digital marketing and SEO. So from this you can identify how many keyword that have a multiple page that rank on that keyword. Okay, you boleh dapat kenal pasti berapa banyak page yang rank untuk specific keyword tu. I akan ada screenshot for example, or sorry I'm not sure whether it's too blurry lah. So for the example, I gunakan one of my competitors, which is princecott.com. I believe most of you know about Princecott. They are very mahal lah, hospital yang mahal, cost dia bukan untuk rakyat marhin macam saya. Okay, so maybe kalau you T20 maybe akan beranak atau bersalin dekat ni lah, dekat Princecott. Okay, tapi masalahnya mungkin dia orang tak ada budget nak hire digital marketer kot. Okay, so for example, you search for site princecott.com and health screening promotion. Okay, you can see that most of the result shown on the SERP is about promotion, executive health screening center, executive health package, Princecott health screening, female health screening, then promotion. So you boleh nampak ada dua page promotion. Okay, kalau you can try it at home, but if I'm not mistaken, one is HTTPS and one is HTTP only, not secure. Okay, but apart from that, why is the promotion rank above executive health screening? Because for example, I just want to know what is the Princecott punya health screening promotion. I want then mungkin ada some of the product is not in that page. So this kind of issue you can dig down. Not necessarily this is keyword cannibalization. Like I mentioned, you need to check one by one what is the search intent and what is your content strategy lah. The next one is using free tool from Google, which is Google Search Console. So maybe some of you never use these tools. I'm not sure if you are able to take the picture, but when you registered and install this website, integrate with your WordPress, so you can use this filter lah. First, search type you put into web. Then date is according to yourself. You nak buat 3 months ke 12 months ke. For this case I use 12 months sebab I nak tunjuk my reputation here lah. Suddenly naik kan, mendadak kan. So of course lah, my work is working. Then the most important thing is you need to include the query as in your keyword. Okay, so in this case I'm using HPV vaccine Malaysia for our own company website. Sorry because it's not cleared. But dekat sini dia ada keluar promotion, cervical cancer page, and also the last one is service equal to pap smear. Okay, so all of these pages have a different search intent and different content strategy. Why is it these 3 page rank on the same terms lah? So for example, this one if I'm not mistaken is on the second position of the SERP. But this one is around 7 and but still on the first page and so on. So basically, for example lah, if let's say the user specifically want to take the vaccine and then they can go directly to this page. But for example lah, they think they need the vaccine but they still not sure whether they have a HPV cancer or something related. So they can go to this page to learn more about that. Okay, so in this case, it's not a keyword cannibalization. Right. Okay, the next one is you can use the paid version or of the SEO tools. As I mentioned, one of it is SEMrush. So in SEMrush, there is a feature called position change report. So basically, you can track your required or desired keyword. For example, in our case, maybe chemotherapy in Malaysia, or maybe best cancer hospital in Malaysia. So we want to rank on that keyword, and hence we should track that keyword lah. So using SEMrush position change, you are able to filter out how many page of your website that rank on that keyword. For example, macam I mentioned tadi, chemotherapy in Malaysia, I can see in SEMrush how many of my pages in beaconhospital.com.my that featured on this keyword, on the chemotherapy Malaysia. Okay. The next one, if you are using Ahref, basically both of them are one of the market leader for SEO tools lah. They are very good. I highly recommend it if you want to make your SEO more advanced, more more powerful. I highly recommended these 2 tools because apart from the technical side of the optimization, you can also cover on page and also off page using this tool lah. So it's quite an investment because the price is quite pricey, but I think it's totally worth it. So both of them are equally good in terms of SEO. Okay. So but in terms of how to find keyword cannibalization, they have a different method. So this one you can use the position changes report in the keyword tracking, keyword monitoring, keyword tracking monitor. Okay. On the other side, dekat SEMrush pula, you perlu gunakan feature site explorer, which is you basically audit the whole website, and then you can find out which keyword yang mempunyai that featured multiple URL in the SERP. Okay. So after this, I akan tunjuk screenshot. Hopefully it's not that blurred. The next one is Moz, one of the oldest SEO tools, one of the pioneer. So this one is a bit not straightforward like SEMrush and Ahref. So dia only monitor dan kenal pasti keyword yang ada URL yang kerap berubah rank, like they frequently change on the position lah. It's not directly like SEMrush and Ahref, but still if let's say lah you want to go for a different kind of tools, or maybe your company dah subscribe for most, this is how you can track the keyword cannibalization. The next one is Screaming Frog. So Screaming Frog is quite famous for on-page site audit and also technical. But in order to find out about keyword cannibalization, I'm not so recommended to use Screaming Frog lah, because you can only do it by to find out if there is any duplicated content only. You are not able to track by multiple URL for specific keyword. Okay, so in SEMrush, like I mentioned just now, first you need to start by list out what of your desired keyword that you want to rank, the target keyword yang you nak rank. Then after a few days, they akan start crawl on your website, start crawling on the SERPs. Then they akan find out, for example, this one keyword, they have a multiple position one on the same URL. Okay. The next one, Ahref, the one that Beacon Hospital currently using. So like I mentioned, you can filter multiple keyword URL only. So dekat sini dia akan from the list of the keyword dia crawl semua, dia akan filter out which keyword yang ada multiple URL. For example, chemotherapy in Malaysia. Okay. Search result ada dua. Satu page CSR breast cancer chemotherapy, which is on the first position for this keyword, chemotherapy in Malaysia. And the other one is chemotherapy treatment, which is a more general informative page for chemotherapy. Why we decided to put breast cancer chemotherapy welfare fund? Because most of our converted page is related to our CSR program. And for your information, Beacon Hospital is one of the biggest CSR funder in the healthcare in Malaysia lah. So we almost 56 million up to this year that we bagi fund lah. That's why we are quite famous with untuk it's not really non-profit, but not really profit driven. Okay. So that's why we find out, okay, most of the converted lead is coming from this page. That's why we want to rank this page instead of the normal chemotherapy in Malaysia. Okay, because we want to find out. Let's say you are just know that you have a cancer and you want to find out about chemotherapy. So of course you akan survey which hospital has the best price for the best treatment. That's why we started to show about the CSR program first. And if you are eligible, you can apply for this. Hence, the conversion rate is better on this keyword. Alright, the next one is using Moz. Personally, I tak pernah guna Moz. I pernah try dia punya demo, but it's not suitable with my palette. So I decided not to use Moz. But this is some of the demo yang available on their page lah. So this is how they find out about the keyword cannibalization. But like I mentioned, it's not as straightforward as if you are using Ahref and also SEMrush. Okay, you can learn more on their website, of course. And Screaming Frog, like I mentioned, is also more toward on-page and technical audit. So you can only find out the duplicate content based on H1, H2, and the description. So this is very manual work lah. Okay. So the next one is how we want to solve this issue. Okay. So it depends. I think this is most of the SEO you tanya, digital marketer you tanya, most of the issue macam mana you nak settle issue tu. The answer akan start with is depend, because we still need to think or find out what is the main issue first. Okay, first thing, first of the salah satu cara untuk betulkan isu keyword ni, I kena notice suruh cakap bahasa Melayu. sorry. Okay, salah satu caranya dia bergantung kepada isu tu. Macam tadi I cakap, kalau you perasan atas slide untuk Okay, dia bergantung kepada this one lah, macam mana dia affect you punya issue, dan juga apa isu tu dia sama ada dia on page ataupun technical. Misalnya masalah tu dia melibatkan kepada dua artikel yang lebih kurang sama dan dia rank on the same keyword. Okay, dia rank untuk keyword yang sama. So one of the easiest thing is you just combine the content. Okay, for example lah, you ada artikel tentang the best running shoes for men and the best running shoes for men, the best running shoes for disabled men, for example. Okay, kalau lah sebab keyword tu dia punya root ataupun main keyword is almost the same, sometimes they will overlap on the keyword, especially if the product ataupun the search intent lebih kurang sama. In case you thinking that this will cause you a keyword cannibalization, you boleh gabungkan je keyword tu, gabungkan je content tu menjadi satu content yang lebih detail, yang lebih panjang. So one of the strategy yang quite famous is cornerstone articles ataupun content skyscraper lah. This one is Brian Dean. And also cornerstone, I think dah lama dah memang wujud terms untuk article cornerstone. So you can search further on these two technique. So kelebihan dia is lebih bagus untuk page authority, sebab bila mana your page ada content yang sangat detail, so akan lebih banyak keyword yang you boleh cover. And for example lah, ada orang atau ada blogger lain yang cuba buat artikel yang lebih kurang dan dia menggunakan your article as the reference, you will get the backlink from there, and at least they focus on one page only. So instead of you get 10 backlink, but because sebab you gabungkan semua artikel tu, you boleh dapat 100 backlink. So it will increase your page authority. And actually lebih bagus untuk user experience lah, sebab instead of dia nak kena baca banyak artikel, they just look into one article and find out all of the information that yang dia perlukan. Okay. The next one is using menggunakan canonical text. I think kalau you pergi ke session yang sebelum ni, dia ada mention tentang canonical text. So basically canonical text ni ialah cara untuk webmaster beritahu dekat Google atau search engine mana satu page yang lebih penting. Okay. This one sesuai digunakan kalau you ada content yang lebih kurang sama. Contoh chemotherapy for breast cancer, then you ada chemotherapy in general, and you ada chemotherapy for brain cancer. So you just put the canonical tag yang untuk chemotherapy general tadi, nak maklumkan pada Google, okay, I memang ada banyak chemotherapy treatment, tapi yang main chemotherapy is the general one. Okay, so Google akan rank, akan prioritize page tu untuk rank lah. So ini salah satu contoh. I believe most of us using WordPress kan. So kalau you guna use SEO, you just scroll down to your page, you akan jumpa canonical URL. Okay, so macam mana you nak buat? Contoh, I bagi contoh chemotherapy general, chemotherapy breast cancer, chemotherapy brain cancer. You pergi ke chemotherapy brain cancer, you masukkan URL chemotherapy general tu, supaya you bagi tahu Google, okay, actually the main page is chemotherapy general. Okay, same case kalau you guna rank mat, which is one of the latest SEO plugin as well, bagus juga sebenarnya. Dia pun ada function canonical URL. If I'm not mistaken, kalau tak silap, dekat Yoast, you kena guna yang premium baru you ada function ni. Kalau rank mat, if I'm not mistaken, free version pun ada. And then SEO Press pun ada function untuk canonical URL. So dekat sinilah cara you nak bagi tahu Google, okay, this is the main page. Okay. Seterusnya ialah gunakan 301 redirect. Okay, I think you banyak dengar lah tentang 301 redirect. So this one sesuai kalau you baru revamp your website. Okay, tapi the old website punya URL is still on the search engine. So how do you want to tackle, macam mana you nak betulkan isu ni, is menggunakan 301 redirect lah. So dia biasanya dua case, biasanya yang popular is redesign punya case, ataupun you pernah tulis artikel tu 10 tahun lalu, and then tahun ni artikel tu ada content yang baru, tapi you buat artikel baru instead of updating the old article. So you tulis artikel yang baru. So the one way, you boleh je redirect yang lama tu pergi ke 301. Tapi actually bagus lagi kalau you update yang lama tu lah. So kelebihan dia akan mengekalkan link equity, because Google dah pernah rank blog tu 10 tahun lalu. So dia tahu page ni have a good content, quality content dia bagus, dan mungkin dah banyak website lain dah link kepada blog tu. Tapi sebab you ada content baru, you nak perkenalkan Google this is a better article. So you use this 301 redirect untuk bagi tahu Google, whenever ada orang pergi ke page ni, dia akan redirect kepada page yang baru. Okay. So contoh kalau you guna Yoast SEO, memang ada I also don't recall whether this is premium or free version, but ada satu function which you boleh 300 redirect lah. Same goes to the other, most of the SEO plugin memang ada features ni. The next one is revise internal linking. This is lebih kurang kepada on page dan juga technical issue. So pastikan page yang paling penting untuk sekian keyword mendapat majority internal linking lah. So one of the SEO optimization yang you kena buat is buat internal linking between your own pages. So macam dekat homepage, then about us, you ada mention we are one of the best chemotherapy provider in Malaysia. Then you linkkan chemotherapy tu kepada page chemotherapy yang general tadi tu. Okay. Okay, tips dia, you kena buat keyword research, prioritize keyword mana yang penting, dan pastikan menggunakan anchor text. Anchor text ni macam yang you nak linkkan tadi lah, chemotherapy tu, untuk bagi tahu search engine yang okay, page ni actually talking about that. Alright. The next one is mostly on your content strategy. You kena pastikan setiap page tu ada tujuan. Like I mentioned just now, yang first tadi, yang paling penting is the search intent. Okay, kena pastikan setiap page tu ada specific dan unique search intent. Jangan ada you tamak sangat nak rank multiple pages you on the same keyword sampai you gunakan the same search intent. So that's why setiap page tu if possible gunakan specific search intent. So kalau lah misalnya ada content yang lebih kurang sama, top 10 running shoes for men, top 10 shoes for men. So macam tadi, just kenal pasti keyword mana yang ada peluang untuk long tail keyword dan cuba play around with that content direction. Okay, I think the times is almost up as well. So I think it's time for Q&A lah, if any, kalau ada. Yes, please. Microphone.
Thank you, boss. This one, I just want to ask a quick one. Normally, you know, there's a chat GPT and all that in the picture, right? How do you see the SEO strategy evolve around this? Ada contoh dia tak?
Alright, so chat GPT, to be honest, I belum explore ataupun fully optimize the power of chat GPT into my SEO strategy lah. But of course, I pernah try buat multiple content, multiple prompt to try out my normal workflow, gunakan workflow dalam ChatGPT. I think maybe kena pergi kelas, pergi buat prompt kot. Sebab what I know, the better macam kalau you tahu buat prompt yang betul, you akan dapat content yang lebih berkualiti lah. Okay, so how to, okay, contohlah untuk specifically for keyword cannibalization yang I tahu, okay, for example, you dah kenal pasti you punya issue, ada keyword tu you perlu buatkan, you kena revise you punya content strategy. Then I'm not the best person, but maybe you can belajar macam mana nak buat prompt untuk kenal pasti how ChatGPT can help you to strategize your content strategy lah. But kalau nak kenal pasti directly keyword cannibalization dekat dalam ChatGPT using your website, actually I pernah try. I am ChatGPT premium subscriber, I bayar $20 every month. I pernah try ChatGPT untuk crawl my website, but unfortunately at the moment lah dia tak mampu untuk kenal pasti specific issue on the keyword cannibalization. Okay, it's more on content creation. I think yang tadi I pergi session Nathan on sangat bagus. Dia ajar nak automate content creation using ChatGPT. I think that is a way how you can optimize or utilize. Please, yes please.
Okay, I want to ask, let's say you have a recipe directory. Okay, contoh macam masak lemak, resepi masak lemak. Masak lemak ada banyak jenis masak lemak. So you have masak lemak biasa, masak lemak kuning, masak lemak putih, masak lemak cili api. Dia adalah 4 different entity tau. Separate entity but same intent. You have most probably have a same structure of recipe, kunyit, santan and everything. So how do you avoid cannibalization in this context?
Alright, okay. So one of okay, in that case, I akan gunakan cara yang inilah. Macam saya cakap tadi, jawapan dia is depend. Kalau you rasa memang search intent dia sama, contohlah orang yang search nasi lemak pula, masak lemak Negeri Sembilan kan, mungkin dia memang sama dengan masak lemak kuning. So I akan gunakan strategi consolidate content. I akan buat satu kategori page. You cakap tentang apa tu masak lemak, mungkin asal usul masak lemak, kenapa masak lemak tu sedap sangat sampai you kena masak lemak kan. So you buat content on that, consolidate content, then you list out berapa jenis masak lemak ada dalam dunia ni. Kalau ada 100, you buatlah 100 masak lemak kat situ. Dan mungkin summarize sikit lah apa masak lemak yang ada kat dunia ni. Then from there, you link kepada more detail artikel tentang masak lemak Negeri Sembilan, masak lemak kuning. Dan mungkin kalau ada masak lemak putih, you buatlah masak lemak putih kat situ. Dan you kena solidify, menguatkan ataupun untuk mengelakkan keyword cannibalization, you kena buat canonical tags ni. Okay? You don't worry, just install any of the SEO plugin. So contoh tadi, okay, sekarang ni I tengah optimize page untuk masak lemak Negeri Sembilan. Sekarang I takut dia akan jadi cannibalization dengan list of masak lemak yang first tu. Betul? So you just letak sini yang the original URL for the list of that masak lemak. So that will by right memang akan elakkan you daripada terkena cannibalization lah ataupun ada penalty. Okay? Seterusnya, yes please.
Still on the content, gabungan content. Okay. Kalau you mention 2 separate pages that have similar keywords and similar content to gabung, how do we know, or cara apa nak tahu which keyword to keep as the main keyword, and which keyword lah main keyword.
Alright. Okay, untuk menjawab soalan ni, dia susah sikit lah sebab dia is depend. Okay, sekali lagi, memang betul-betul. Sebab setiap industri dia ada requirement dan search intent dan terms yang berbeza-beza. Okay, sebagai contoh, masak lemak cili papi tadi sangat sesuai kalau kita nak consolidate semua. Tapi ada some cases, contohnya lah, I tak ingat ada spesifik contoh, tapi contohlah kalau page tu memang kasut tu okay, kalau you tahu running shoes ada multiple category. Ada trainer shoes, ada trail shoes dan ada running shoes yang lain lah. Contoh, tu dalam case ni dia tak sesuai kalau you nak consolidate. Sebab dia, orang nak trail shoes is different from trainer shoes. Orang nak pakai dalam gym, orang nak pakai dalam hutan. So dia tahu basically dia punya search intent nak cari kasut lari dalam hutan. So dia tak sesuai menggabungkan. So to be honest, nak menjawab soalan tu, dia memang sangat bergantung kepada your industry. It depend on your industry. Dan juga macam mana you nak strategize content. Kalau you rasa kasut lari di gunung sama dengan kasut, you boleh gabungkan, you boleh tulis content yang boleh gabungkan dan juga buat separate yang lebih more details, then it's up to you. It's bergantung kepada you punya content strategy. Sorry? Last one. Okay, last question. Before we end and boleh berehat finally.
I don't know how to phrase this question. So my customer market is very English. I'm wondering, do I have to put Malay keywords? For example, Bigan Hospital, you put breast cancer, but would you put also payudara?
Okay. Alright. That okay, for example our Beacon Hospital, kita gunakan 3 bahasa. We use 3 language. English as the main target market for Malaysian, Indonesian, because we also have some quite big market for Indonesia, and also Chinese, because after a while we find out that actually a lot of Malaysians search for Chinese keyword, but other hospital didn't use Chinese keyword. Hence, we use 3 language. We target these 3 main language lah. Of course, it's depend on your resources. Whether your company cukup orang tak nak translate, and then whether you have a Malay writer, is it suitable or not. But in case you have that resources, it actually good because you can broaden your market. Okay, but you need to take consideration which language is the majority in that country. For example, to be honest, we don't have so much resources in terms of manpower. That's why we don't use Malay, because we know Malay, even me myself, I can search in English. Breast chemotherapy in breast cancer. We rarely search for cancer payudara, rawatan, jarang lah. But Indonesian memang they 100% use Indonesian language. So that's why it's important to know your audience behavior as well. So whether to translate or not, you kena tengok. What I can recommend is you can try to use Google Trend or maybe Google Keyword Planner to find out how many search volume per month that keyword have. For example, running shoes. Sometimes we assume that Malay wants search kasut lari. We assume that all Malay use English lah dekat Malaysia ni. But suddenly when you go to Keyword Planner, got 10,000 search volume search for kasut lari. Okay. But kita tak tahu what is kasut lari. You need to further investigate whether it's a game name or whether it's a memang kasut lari like running shoes. So that's why gaji SEO tak rendah, okay? Because it's not as simple as you learn in YouTube. There's a lot of thinking behind that. Cognitive behavior, you kena belajar customer behavior, you kena belajar a lot about your industry. Okay, that's why what I can recommend, like I mentioned, you can try Google Search Trend, Google Trend, and also Google Keyword Planner in the Google Ads dashboard to find out the exact search volume on that keyword. Alright, hope that helps. Okay, I think I have done with my session. Thank you very much. Sebab I tak nampak ada orang tidur. Adalah yang teranggut-anggut sikit. I assume yang betul bukan tidur. Okay, so I hope you can bring some knowledge back home, or share with your colleague, share with your other entrepreneur, or kalau tak ada, sempat lagi nak make merchandise kat luar. Okay, terima kasih.